Howdy, folks. Morgoth the Barbarian here, and welcome to a brand new series where today I'll be unveiling playing some Strat-O-Matic football. As you can tell, it's a board game, a little bit different than what we're used to on this channel. But yes, today I'm going to introduce you guys to some Strat-O-Matic football. And I'm going to show you guys how this works, because I got some plans for this. So what if I told you we're going to simulate an entire season and see what happens? Because as I'm recording this, the NFL season just started yesterday, as a matter of fact. So I'm a little bit behind, but we're going to start off by kind of going through an exhibition game and reenacting last year's Super Bowl. So that means the Chiefs and the Eagles will be up. And as you can kind of see at the left there, I've got a whole bunch of card sets, every team from last season. So the way this works is basically just a standard football game. It's like Madden, only you're using like card sets, not the actual, video game controls. Also, this is a lot better than Madden anyways, because it doesn't glitch at all. I mean, unless I lose my train of thought or something like that. That's literally the only way it would. But yeah, other than that, this doesn't glitch at all. Oh boy, I have some choice words about Madden, but let's not have this be an hour-long video. This is already going to be kind of long enough here. I'll try to leave the good parts in when I do these videos. Of course, it works like a normal football game. You put down your players you want to use, you run plays and all that stuff, just like you would an actual football game. So it's more like a coaching thing and less hit a bunch of buttons and hope for the best. And no, there's not when you make your own teams. These are actual teams. So this is an actual Kansas City card set, not that sort of thing. So there's a lot of differences. Obviously, the objective is to, of course, win the game. Duh. So we'll see how this goes, and my plan for this was to basically simulate an entire season's worth of games here, but obviously I'm not going to play all, 272 games? That would be literal insanity. Probably going to be one matchup for the week, and I'll just try to figure out some way to simulate the remainder of them as the season goes on. And that'll kick off next week. I have no idea what the matchup will be. I'll let you know or something. And we will post these on every Sunday. That's the plan going forward. But just to give you a taste of how this works and to kind of explain the rules and off, let's reenact last year's Super Bowl, shall we? We have, of course, the Chiefs on one end, as I've shown you before. And, of course, the Eagles will be on the other one, Philadelphia. Yes, the Chiefs won that game, if you recall, but the Eagles were the home team, so we're going to treat the Eagles like they're the home team. The Eagles will be the green things you see here. This will just keep tracks of timeouts, line of scrimmage, and where the ball is located. The Chiefs will be in red. And let me set this up for a minute. Hold, please. Alright, so this is kind of what the setup looks like. Yes, I have to use 2 tray tables because that's the only way I can pull this off. So anyways, we basically have 3 sets of rules. Elementary, advanced, and super advanced. Obviously, the more advanced you get, the more complex the rules are. For this, we're just going to stick to elementary, especially since it's my second time playing this game in, however long it is. Oh, nice. Let's just crash right into my desk. All right. Sorry about that. Anyways, the way this works is simple. One playing team is playing offense. One team is playing defense. Works like normal football. You get 4 downs, you get 10 yards, or score and all that fun stuff, blah, 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 etc., etc. The way this works is that one team we'll call a defensive play, whether pass or run, and the other The offense will determine which play they're doing. So if they want to say do an off tackle run to the halfback, let's say, well, Kansas City's out here, so let's say they want to do a off tackle run to Isaiah Pacheco over here. That's how you would do it, and of course the Eagles would decide what to do. Let's say they kind of suspect it's coming, so let's run. Well, then I'm going to roll these 4 dice, and whatever pops out is how the play goes along. So in this case, this white die determines whether we read these cards or the defensive cards that are sitting over here. It's a 1, 2, or 3. We read these cards. I rolled a 4, so that means I would read Philadelphia's defensive card in conjunction for that. And then the 2 through 12, basically determines what the play is. So in this case, we got a 4-3 and an off-tackle run. Hey, that's not good for Philly's defense because they would allow a short gain. I would then have to roll some kind of table then. In this case, 5, I believe that would be 17 yards if I'm going through the book. So Isaiah Pacheco would get a 17-yard gain on a run. First down, and then this clock would go down 30 seconds. 15 if it's out of bounds or an incomplete pass per se. This black die is just here to determine whether or not there's a penalty or not. It really doesn't do anything unless I roll this. If I get an X, we're rolling the penalty. And then we roll the D12 again, and whatever it pops up on this is what the penalty comes about. So, and then of course this works for passes too. Now obviously if they guess right, let's say this is a 1, 3, 10 for instance, we would read the card, and it depends on whether or not it's guessed correctly or wrong. So let's say the Eagles saw it coming. Well, in this case, Pacheco's getting a 1-yard gain, but if they had guessed, let's say Patrick Mahomes decides to prank him a little bit and throw to Kelsey here, and they don't see it coming. Yeah, let's say it's a 2-10. We would read that. Well, in this case, it wouldn't have mattered. Mahomes would have just missed Kelsey completely. Incomplete pass. But let's say it was a 2-8. Now, all of a sudden, we're reading the wrong category. It says to go to the receiver. We roll the D12 again. And it looks like, and it depends on what happens. So it looks like Kelsey's getting 11 yards no matter what. If he had rolled a 10, 11, or a 12, though, this would be a complete pass. So that's how this works, basically. And then there's, of course, special rules for punts, kicks, interceptions. And then if a play on the defense happens, that's when I roll for whatever the defense does. I usually roll 1 through 6. 1 through 5, and whichever player does something gets credit for a sack, and then 6, I just choose whoever the highest rated defender is for each team. And then interceptions and fumbles get credited with whoever does something with it. So anyways, that's basically how this works. Of course, if you get more advanced, you're going to go from there. So anyways, that's the basic precedence of this game. So now that I'm done doing introductions, let's try the actual game here. So hold please while I get this set up. Alright, we're all set and ready to go, and I'll explain the rules as time goes on here. So, coin toss. I'm not using a coin, I'm using a die here. Chiefs are the visiting team and Eagles are the home team. Even though this is where we're reenacting the Super Bowl, but that's how it went. Arizona is in the same conference as the Eagles, so therefore they get to be the home team. Oh well, it happens. So the Chiefs can call. How I would do it is usually evens or odds. Chiefs are going to call evens. Nope, Eagles will win the toss and they're going to defer to the second half. So they decide to let the Chiefs start off with the ball. Alrighty then. So the Chiefs will get started. We'll have 15 minutes in this quarter. And let me just start by kicking off. So to do kickoffs, basically we roll 2 of these dies. We're not going to bust out the black die just yet. 7. So basically use this to get what we needed to, and it looks like we're going to the number 1 back at the 5-yard line. But there's going to be some kind of return. 2. And for this, we basically use this. And we start off, oh my god. Oh. So the kickoff return goes to Isaiah Pacheco, and yeah, I think he did really well. I think he did like really well. I'm just going to throw that out there. How about to the tune of 48 yards, and they're all the way at the 47. Clock went down 1 peg, as you can see, and the Chiefs will now get it at their own at the Eagles 47. Oh my goodness, we're already off to a good start. All right, let me get the Chiefs starters up. All right, so you probably saw how I did this on the preferry in the example, but starters. Of course, Mahomes has got to be quarterback. Duh. We'll have Marquez Valdez-Scantling on the right, 1 receiver. Pacheco, who just returned that kick impressively, gets to be the running back. Of course, we got to have Travis Kelce in there as a tight end. Who else will we pick? And I'm going to start off with 3 receivers. So, Mecole Hardman is the slot. Juju Smith-Schuster is the flanker. And let the fun begin. So, it's 1st and 10. The Chiefs have got to get to their Eagles 37. That kickoff return did them a lot of favors. And you know what? We're going to get a little bit greedy here. I mean, the Eagles are actually going to think run. I'm going to start by throwing a split end here, so we'll catch the Eagles napping a little bit. 2-9 on a short pass. Mahomes gets 10 and a first down, just like that. Wow. There goes that man. You'll have to pardon me for a minute because I'm also recording the stats off camera here. I'll show you what they look like after we're done here. But I am keeping track of everything from touchdowns to yards and all of that. So, pardon me for a minute, and it's actually the Smith-Schuster that gets it. So Smith-Schuster gets a target, a 10-yard gain, and just like that, it's 1st and 10. Let's dump it out to the halfback, but I believe the Eagles are going to think pass just to see if they'll do it. So they'll catch, so no getting caught napping wouldn't have mattered anyways. Oh dear, a short gain. Ugh. So they get 9. Hold on a minute. I forgot to get the instruction manual out. All right, we're already off to a good start. Yeah, this is what I was talking about. This, for things like short gains, this will tell you how much the player gains. So it looks like we rolled a 9 and we got 13 yards out of the deal. So therefore, 13-yard gain for Pacheco. Oh my goodness, he's off to a good start. We're down to the 24. The clock goes by only 15 in this case. And it is a first down. And Mahomes is already off to a really good start, as is Isaiah Pacheco. My goodness. Eagles defense, what are you doing? I thought you were good at getting pressure over here. What are we doing here? Okay, we're going to do it. I'm actually going to give Pacheco a break. Fun fact, you don't really have to use the same players. You can use different ones. So in this case, let's put Jerick McKinnon in, just to give Pacheco a little bit of a breather here. And we'll do that. The Eagles Seeing McKinnon actually will guess run, so they'll guess correctly. 1-8. We leave McKinnon's card on an... That is the passing stats. I don't want that necessarily, right now at least. Oopsies, that wouldn't make sense. He gets stuffed. Ouch. So McKinnon gets absolutely nothing. Oof. Alright, so the Eagles finally got him. They're going to flat pass it all the way to the flanker, and the Eagles will think pass this time. It's 2nd and 10. Oh, 1-8, but we have a pending penalty. This is going to go to the receiver, which in this case is Juju Smith-Schuster again. This is an incomplete if it stands. So now comes the part where we have to read on the penalty card what happens. Oh, opponent's number 6. We have a penalty. It's an incomplete pass, but it's a penalty. Ugh. Once again, the cheat sheet of doom comes out here, and I am seeing illegal contact on the defense. That's a 5-yard penalty, repeat 2nd down. Oof, wait a minute. And the 1st down. Oh, why did you do that? Somebody on the Eagles got a little bit too careless, to say the least. Okay, that wasn't supposed to happen. All right, we'll line bucket up. Defense will think pass, though, for some weird reason. 4. This is going to the Eagles. They're close. McKinnon gets a nice little 9-yard scamper. It's 2nd and 1. Forgive me if I forget any of these. So McKinnon gets a nice little 9-yard scamper out of that deal. So it's 2nd and 1 from the 10. You know what? I'm going to flat pass it to Kelsey, of course. Eagles will think run. 6, and the potential penalty is coming up. Uh-oh. The Eagles better hope this penalty goes off, or this is going to be, we may have our first score of the game. We have our first score of the game. Touchdown. 10 yards to Kelsey. Chiefs decline the illegal contact that happened, but it doesn't really matter. They still got the yards needed. Mahomes just throws a 10-yard strike to Travis Kelsey, of course. And the first strike goes all the way to the Chiefs, as we've got 12:30 left in the first. For kicking, this is just basically just reading this and seeing what happens. Oh no! Harrison Butker, what are you doing? Bruh. No good. Ay, ay, ay. Okay, well, at least they got 6 out of that whole deal, but that's the score. So hold on, let me show you what just happened here. For extra points and field goals, you just roll it. But unfortunately, I rolled an 11. Sorry, no points there for, of course, the Chiefs, so they'll have to settle for 6. I mean, it's still 6 points, so whatever. They'll take it. All right, let's get the Eagles out here. All right, first off, we should probably kick off to them. Let's start with that. 9. And it goes to the 4-yard line. They're number 2 back. And let's see what happens. 7, and I can tell you right now, whenever a 7, 8, or 12 is rolled, we usually follow this. So 26 yards. And the Eagles will get it at about the 30. Okay. Don't mind me, I'm just readjusting a few things. There we go. I'm just wondering who got that as round. Britton Covey. All right, we got us up to the 30. Not bad, not bad. So, let's meet the Eagles starting lineup. Oh, let's should say 26. Here comes the Eagles starting lineup. Of course, Jalen Hurts, the Q, is the quarterback. A.J. Brown is one receiver. Devontae Smith on the left side. Dallas Goedert will block due to tight end from the start. We're going to deploy Miles Sanders from the start and Quez Watkins. And they're actually not going to do Quez Watkins right now. He is a number 3. Let me see if I can find a fullback in here. A blocking back, which in this case is going to be this guy. Don't be surprised if I switch out a few things, though, in the process. Okay. That's going to start off with a linebacker to the halfback. The Chiefs will guess it, so now we're using the Chiefs cards, which are defensive cards, which are up here. So here we go. It's the Eagles' turn to see if they can strike back at all. Oh dear, we're already off to. We might be off to a good start if you're the Chiefs. That is, if it's not a 7 through 11. So good news, Sanders gets 2. Bad news, it's a fumble. Fumble! Oh boy. So the way this works, if it's a 7 through 11, hold please. Good thing I looked it up because I had it wrong. It's actually a 7 through 10 the defense recovers. Otherwise, everything's just rosy and we pretend like that fumble never happened. Okay, we're pretending like that fumble never happened. So Miles Sanders, good news, Miles Sanders gets 2 yards, but he manages to recover his own fumble, thankfully. Otherwise, that could have been really, really bad. Ooh, especially this deep. I want to give Mahomes and company another shot at this close. It's now 2nd and 8. We're going to do it again. But this time we're going to bring in I probably should have done this first. Quez Watkins in. We're going to do a off-tackle run. The Chiefs are going to think they're going to pass after that. Nah. 8. So Sanders. Oh, we got the wrong one. Yeah. That's a lot better. He gets 5. But it's 3rd down and 3. So at least Sanders makes up for whatever just happened here. Flat pass to Devontae Smith, please. And the Chiefs are going to try to think they're going to do it. 7 on a flat. Oh, yikes. Okay, short gain. Well, this is going to be a first down. How about 19? Devontae Smith. Hold on. See, this is that part where I'm like, oh boy. Yeah, it's 19. Give me a minute. I'm 44. Okay. Sorry, I had to figure out where on exactly this would go. He got forced out of bounds, so Hurts throws his first pass and gets 19 out of the deal. My goodness, both offenses are quite moving. Okay. You know what? Let's give it to A.J. Brown this time, but the Chiefs are going to think run. Uh-oh. Dun, dun, dun. 11. So we read Jalen Hurts' thing. All right, unless this is a 2, this is going to be an incomplete pass. It's an incomplete pass. All right, whew. It actually had a potential interception on that. So at least A.J. Brown just gets a target, but that's about as far as I can. But whew, worry there got kind of it got a little bit concerning. All right, so 2nd down. Yeah, I forgot to move the down marker. Sue me. I will forget that too. Line bucking it. The Chiefs are going to think run. I just realized I forgot to move that too. Ha! 5 to Kenneth Gainwell now. Oh boy, 2 through 3 or 12, this is a problem. 2, 3, or 12, this is a problem. Well, there's a 2, but not what you would expect. Oh well. Gainwell loses a yard. It's probably better off fumbling there. Right, they're at the 45. It's now 3rd down and 11. Ugh. All right, so now I have to bring in my 3rd wide out. All right, let's see if Devontae Smith can catch this. Obviously, the Chiefs will think pass. There is a potential penalty, and way to go for wiping that out. 10. Let's see. Oh, and Jalen Hurts is going to take off. Okay, so this landed on a must run. So when that happens, we read the must run thing on this. And Hurts only gets 4. Ugh. So now we have 4th and 7 as Jalen Hurts actually unintentionally gets 4 yards, but hey, why not? 4th and 7. Oh dear. We're at the 41. I'm looking at Philly's punter card, and basically, unless it's a 10 or 11, punting makes no sense. 4th and 7, we're going for it. We're going for it. I know exactly who to call here, too. Yeah, you know what? 4th and 7, give me A.J. Brown. Oh, boy. Oh, boy, oh, boy, oh, boy. 112. Oh, incomplete turnover on downs. They tried to give it to Brown, but he's covered way too well. Oh, man. Oh, well. So the Chiefs will get it at their own 41. Ugh. You hate to see it. All right, so that's kind of an example of how this works. So with that being said, we'll see if anything interesting comes up here. Oh, wait, no. It's a flat pass that went out of bounds. My bad. 5 on an off tackle, but there is a penalty coming. Uh-oh. If this is a 2 through 7, this is not good. It's a fumble! There is a penalty, too, pending. I think. Oh, no! Oh, no! Oh, wait a minute, though. Do we get bailed out by the penalty? Hold on. No! No! Pacheco fumbles the ball and the Eagles recover. They declined the penalty. It was against Kansas City. Wait a minute now. Should probably actually see what this is about. It's a clipping penalty, but obviously it's getting declined. The Eagles because the Eagles are getting the ball at their own 45 now, and it's 1st and 10 to them. Oof. Pacheco fumbled the ball there. It was like, what, 9? Okay, this is the part where I'm like, am I going to screw this up? Who gets it, by the way? I'm going to give it to Javon Hargrave. He gets credit for that one. So Pacheco lost a fumble. And Hargrave for the, you know what? We'll say he punched it out, Mr. Hargrave. And I will give it to anyone I want, really. We'll say, out of all of them, TJ Edwards will get credit for the recovery. So Hargrave forced a fumble. Edwards gets it. There is no return, unfortunately, but so be it. So there. Oh, you know what's coming next, right? Uh-oh, here we go again. They're going for it, of course. Of course they're going to go for it on 4th and 1. Why not? This is part of the fun part about this game. 7. No! Because Kansas City saw it coming. Oh, another turnover on down. Sanders gets stuffed. That was probably Chris Jones, right? Something along those lines, but no, it doesn't matter. So Kansas City gets it at the 33. So they passed on a 50-yard field goal just to try that, and then it didn't work out for them. Ugh. And gold from the 10, if I'm not mistaken. Yeah. There's a 1st and gold from the 10 as Pacheco picks up 18 more. He's got 46 receiving yards. This man is... And he had that big kickoff return, too. Oh, my God. This is just nuts. Let's put in Jerick McKinnon here. And actually, I'm going to take Hardman out. Who is the blocking back for Kansas City? Noah Gray. Okay, come on down. Oh, blocking backs count as fullbacks, by the way. So this is going to be interesting. Yeah, let's line bucket, but the Eagles are going to see it coming. They kind of figure something's up. 1st down and 10. 1st down and gold, excuse me. Oh, it's a line bucket. I'm looking at the wrong one. Nice. Give him 2, but that's about as far as he'll go. Okay. Mahomes is actually going to try something silly and pass it to... You know what? Let's try Juju Smith-Schuster on this one. Eagles will think some kind of run. 8 with a potential penalty. 2 to receiver. That goes to Smith-Schuster. Please let this penalty work. If you're the Eagles. No. Penalties on them. Doesn't matter. Touchdown. Juju Smith-Schuster from 8 yards out. Penalty was against the Eagles, but it doesn't matter. All right, Harrison Busker. Can you do this? Can you not miss this time? All right, they're going to need to find a new kicker. So let me tell you what just happened. Juju Smith-Schuster. Here's the good news. Juju Smith-Schuster just caught an 8-yard touchdown. Excellent. Everything's going fine. He's celebrating. Mahomes is doing whatever. Bad news is that Harrison Butker missed another extra point. He rolled an 11. 11 and 12, he misses. So it's only 12-0 instead of what could be 14-0 easily. I think I forgot to move this. It's at 3:45. Okay. Good job. So basically, they're going to need to find a new kicker after this. Oh, boy. So the Eagles are only down by 12 instead of 14, but that's still not good. All right. Okay, it's 4th down. Let's try a field goal this time. Okay. Jake Elliott is going to try and make this. So once again, we'll roll by this. So this is a 46-yard field goal. 8. We go by what yard line it is. It's 23 through 32. Oh, well, isn't that just unfortunate? No good. Elliott misses. Oh, isn't that just a bummer? And the Eagles get absolutely no points, as the Chiefs will take over on their 29, we'll say. Which is just wild here. All right, we're going to bring in McKinnon just to throw him off a little bit. Line bucket. They're not going to see it coming. 5, or maybe they will. Uh-oh. 2 through 7, this is trouble. It's a fumble! But no recovery. Ugh. So bullet gets dodged there by the Chiefs there. McKinnon fumbles, but he does not lose it, thankfully. You can thank Josh Sweat for that one. Sweat punched it out, but couldn't finish. Close enough. I think I forgot to give credit for the Chiefs fumble on earlier. Yeah, I did. Well, so we got to give Frank Clark a credit for a fumble. You recall the Eagles had a fumble earlier, but I never gave credit to who got that one. So, oopsies, my bad. No biggie. All right. You know what? We're going to try for the end zone here. The Eagles are going to see it, though. 8. Oh, no! Touchdown! It's a long game, but I can already tell you the minimum is 25. So it's an automatic. I can tell you it's a touchdown. Let's see what it would have gotten. It would have gone for 35, but the minimum is 25. But the minimum here is 35, so we might as well call it a touchdown at this point. 19 yards to Mecole Hardman. Oh my goodness. All right, here we go. Adventure time. Okay, thank God he got it this time. All right, so Mahomes just threw a 19-yard strike to Mecole Hardman. Makes his first catch of the game. Harrison Butker finally converts an extra point. That took him long enough. And it's now a 19-0 deficit for the Eagles. This is not good. Not good at all. I believe we're at 12:45 remaining, right? Yeah. Second down and 6. I know, forgot to move that. Let's try getting it to Goddard, and they're going to guess run. 6. Wrong card. There's nothing there, so I'm going to assume an incomplete pass. Okay, third down now. Uh-oh. All right, let's try it. A.J. Brown. You know what? Nah, we need points. Flanker. Smith has been doing pretty good today. And Hurts is taking off yet again. Oh, dear. Oh, he's got the first, I'm pretty certain. Oh, yeah, 11 yards. Where is this, at the 15? All right, so the 4. So Hurts gets the first down using his legs on that one for 11. And suddenly, the Eagles are knocking at the doorstep. They're about 5 yards away from scoring. Oh, my goodness. Watkins is... Oh, hold on. It's not going to matter anyways. Both teams are going to guess the same thing. We'll keep Gainwell in there, but sure, why not? Put the fullback in. Blocking back, whatever you want to call him. Eight with a potential penalty. Oh boy. Offsides against the defense. Half the distance to the goal. Repeat first down. It normally would go for 5 yards, but obviously we're not. You can't get a touchdown off of a penalty. That's kind of silly. Well, we didn't just bring him in here for nothing. All right, let's fool him. Hey. 11 on a flat pass. Oh. All right. Unless this is a 2 or a 12, this is okay. Oh my God, no! 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 Oh my God, intercepted at the goal line. Return. You've got to be kidding me. Holy bleep. I'll sign whoever gets that in a minute. It's a touchback. Okay, so the Chiefs intercepted it right at the goal line. Now, hold on a minute. So here's the thing. The Chiefs intercepted it, but they actually intercepted it right at the goal line. I'm going to say it's a touchback because it got intercepted right at the goal line. Otherwise, if it at the 0 yard line, I'm going to call it a touchback, though. There's no safety, so we'll call it a touchback. When you get an interception in the end zone and it can go down there, it's an automatic touchback. So the Chiefs get at the 20. It actually didn't get any on the return. Oh my God, Jalen Hurts, what are you doing? He threw a pick. Go figure. Calcaterra. Hang on, I got to assign that. Now this is where it's interesting. Who got the pick from Kansas City side? Defensive. Wow, he was being used as a linebacker, so I believe Willie Gay got it. Oh wow, the right linebacker gets credit for an interception. And the Chiefs get it back with about 2:30 on the clock. I was not expecting that. I was expecting the Eagles to score, and all of a sudden, out of nowhere, a pick on the end zone happens. Apparently, the full blocking, that backfired horribly. Willie Gay must have read that one perfectly, and he just said, "Give me that. Give me that ball." And he got it all right. Oh my God. Down to a minute remaining. That one went to... Oh, went to the split. Martin Valdez Scantling got that one. Nice. Okay. Let's see what he can do again. 7. Just 7. To Pacheco. Oh my God, hold on. Mahomes has completed all 20 of his passes. Hold on. What on earth is going on here? Oh my God. Somebody stop this man. Okay. 2nd and 3. There's 52 seconds remaining here. You know what? Let's try to go for, well, let's try to just flat it. 6 on a short. Wait, no, it's a flat. 9 yards again. My God. And the Chiefs have got 1st and goal here. I swear I'm not really doing this on purpose. It's just happening on its own. My goodness. Okay. I guess we'll bring in a blocking back here out of this. McCole Hardman is out. Noah Gray is in, and I'm actually going to give it to him. Actually, you know what? Let's throw him off a little bit. Pacheco will try to line bucket in himself, and does he get it? No! He actually loses a yard. And the Chiefs are actually going to call a timeout here. So that's what I was talking about. Okay, Chiefs call a timeout. That only brings the clock down to 37. So it's 2nd and 3. Now we'll try to throw it to Kelsey. 11 on the flat. Oh my God, Philly, what are you doing? Their defense is showing up. They just pushed Kelsey out. It was a botched tight end screen or something. I don't know. That's not like him at all. 3rd and 7. 3rd and goal from the 7. My goodness. All right, I want to give it to Smith-Schuster. Only needs 7 here. I'm aware it's 3rd down, my bad. 8 on a flat pass to the receiver with a potential penalty coming up. Oh, this penalty better go off. Uh-oh. No! Touchdown! With 22 seconds remaining, it's Juju Smith-Schuster again. All right, at least he made that one. My goodness. So Juju Smith-Schuster on a 7-yard touchdown. That is his 2nd of the day. My goodness. And Harrison Butker actually did make that one. So it's 26-0. I don't recall this happening in the Super Bowl. have 2 shots at this. I've got all 3 timeouts if you're the Eagles. I kept the down marker off. All right, let's try him. Let's try Devontae Smith first. Then we'll try A.J. Brown. 3. Oh, oh, yes. Oh, that couldn't have worked out any better if I asked it to. Touchdown. Apparently there was a broken coverage because Devontae Smith just got an 80-yard touchdown. Oh my God, are you kidding me? Well, that's one way to do it, I guess. Oh my God. Devontae Smith from 80 yards out. Are you kidding me? Extra point is good, and the Eagles are on the board. Are you kidding me? Wow. An 80-yard bomb to Devontae Smith. That is incredible. Oh my God. No way. That is ridiculous. To the 2 and the number 2 back. So Kansas City has a chance to return this. Pacheco gets 25. We are down to 8. I'm going to say for this, 8 seconds. I'm thinking for a minute about what I want to do here. Kansas City wants to do here. If I want to have them, if they take a knee, the half ends. Otherwise, I could just chuck one pass down the field and hope for the best. Nah, I'll take a knee. Mahomes takes a knee, and I believe that is going to end the first half. So there you go. Mahomes decides to take a knee. That ends the first half. I know the Eagles are going to get the ball back right from it. 26-7 at the half. Oh my God. Because of that 80-yard strike to Devontae Smith, the Eagles are on the board. But boy, oh boy, they've got a long hole to crawl out of. So we'll see if they can do it here in just a minute. Second half incoming. Cue the halftime show. All right, folks. Let's see if this is another case of, I'm not going to lie, if they had us in the first half. Or if this is going to turn into something even more terrible. Score is 26-8. Excuse me, it's 26-7. My goodness. Let's see if what Dallas Goedert can do here. Yeah, there's 5 yards, so second and 5. Sorry, I was looking at something. 6 on a short pass is an incompletion. All right, well, we only need 9, so I'd say A.J. Brown should probably get this one. We'll try it here. Of course, Kansas City's thinking pass. Actually, you know what? No. Just in case Jalen Hurts gets forced to run, I'm okay with this. It doesn't matter. Touchdown. A.J. Brown gets a 9-yard touchdown pass. The kick should be good. Oh, yeah, it's a 12. That would be the issue. Okay. Jake Elliott's a little bit better. All righty. Well, that was escalated quickly. We have a 9-yard TD to A.J. Brown. And suddenly the score looks a lot more respectable than it did, say, right before the half began. It's 26-14. So literally in the span of about, let's call it 3 minutes, the Eagles have now pulled within 12. I don't know if this is going to hold or not. So that at least sets up 3rd and 6 here. So the... Let's go for it. It's either going to be touchdown or nothing here. Okay, now that would be an injury roll, but we're not doing that. And even worse, it's a sack. Unless... Well, there is a reason why Kansas City, the Eagles got that sack. Ugh, another penalty, number 6. So this is going to be counts as a pass, unfortunately. And there was why Mahomes couldn't find him. Illegal contact on the defense. And it's a 5-yard penalty. It's an automatic first down, and I believe we got 1st and goal now. Ugh. They had him, but not quite. Okay. Should probably knock this down a peg. There we go. 7 on an off tackle. Just 2. Second down. I don't want to do an end run here. Let's do that. If I can just catch them off guard here. They would have guessed run. Here they're going to guess pass. I actually do misplay this one. Not so fast. Oh no! 2 through 7. This is the problem. No, but they still get 2 yards out of the whole deal. That was a potential fumble roll, and it didn't work. Fortunately, McKinnon doesn't suffer anything, so that's fine. You know who I'm giving it to. You know who's getting this one. Let's see if it works. Well, it's to Kelsey. Here we go. He needs at least 6. How about 8? How about 8? It's a touchdown, by the way, in case anyone couldn't figure it out. 6-yard strike to Travis Kelsey. That is Mahomes' 5th touchdown of the day. Jeez. Kelsey gets his 2nd. He's been doing traditional Travis Kelsey numbers. Shouldn't surprise anybody. Now, hold on for 1 minute. I might go for this. It's 32-14. Up by 18. Yeah, it wouldn't matter. It's a free score game. It's still... Alright, they can still get free scores and take the lead. Whatever. Harrison Butker, go. Yep, there you go. So now it's 33-14. That's kind of what I was thinking of. Let's hope one of those extra points doesn't come back to haunt Harrison Butker or the Chiefs in general. So it's 33-14 now with 11 and a half to go. With no choice but are going to let the clock run. They still have 2 timeouts, but they need some kind of turnover like right now. If they want to at least have a shot, they're going to... Of course, Kansas City is going to keep going here. Realizing there's no point in taking a knee. 8 on a line buck. Give them 2, and the Eagles will use a timeout. They're down to 1. All right, finish it off. It should have been run by that one, by the way. I did guess run. They just need a yard to pay dirt on a 10. Oh, he got it. Touchdown. Clyde Edwards-Helaire finishes the drive from a yard out. Okay, thank God. I was just gonna say, did he screw up again? No, he did not. 40-17. This is not anywhere close to what the Super Bowl was. That was like what? 38-35 Chiefs? Yeah, Chiefs won by a 38-35, I believe. We're at 40-17. Chiefs are just blowing them out. All right. Let's say the Chiefs just need to take one knee and they're pretty much done. All right. That is the end of ye old game. Final score, Chiefs 14. Strat-O-Matic football for you. So we'll be keeping you posted all season long. I'll have the first upload shortly, sometime a week after this, the next Sunday, and sure I'll announce the line, whatever teams are playing, so we'll see what comes out of it. But anyways, thank you for watching. Don't forget to hit those like and subscribe buttons, and I will see you on the next one for some more football! Yeah! Alright, I'm out.